Welcome back to Cringeworthy Overland. This is Paul. It's been a while since I released a long-form video for you. Hello? Oh, YouTube. I wasn't expecting to hear from you. What's up? Okay, so YouTube shorts have to be vertical and long-form videos have to be horizontal. Why? Because you said so. Got it. Hey, put it there, brother. Slim me some skin. Psych! After spending some time with family over Thanksgiving, even the suburbs were seeming a little chaotic, so it's good to be back out in nature again. Miso the cat is back in the burbs. Good job. All right, here we go. Whoa! Right now, I'm at Ocotillo Wells State Vehicle Recreation Area between Anza-Borrego Desert and the Salton Sea. This place is an off-road recreation paradise. There are Jeep trails and ATV trails everywhere. Hiking? Nobody goes hiking here. Why would anyone go hiking? How are you going to dominate the wilderness with hiking? In fact, why did I even walk down into this beautiful canyon? Get away. It's all about the vehicular recreation here, and when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And as the Romans would say, habemus jeepum. That's Latin for, we have a jeep. And so I've spent several days exploring the jeep trails around here, from Ocotillo Wells all the way to Indio on the other side of the Salton Sea. Fancy seeing you up here, Miso. Miso's lookout tower. Miso's discovered this crazy rock garden. Look at that. We'll be doing a mix of sand and rocky terrain, so 18 psi on each tire should do. Now that's a close-shave Barbasol. All right, what's that squeaking? Why is my Jeep squeaking? Can you hear that? This canyon looks fun, but the question is, can the Jeep get in here? still squeaking. Huh, there's actually 2 small palms in the middle of this barren-ass canyon. I wonder why that is. Oh wait, there's an interpretive placard. Let's find out. What can we learn from this placard? Absolutely nothing. It's as dry and cracked as this desert canyon itself. I'm exploring the Coral Wash Trail right now, and there are supposedly 2 arches that you can drive a vehicle through, one of which is pretty narrow, so I'm checking it out on foot first. Yeah, I think this one's going to be too tight of a fit for Black Bear with the awning on the side and the cell phone antenna on top, so we're going to have to pass. The good news is if you're walking, you can just go right through. Black Bear, why are you squeaking? Ah, now this one we can do. The arch is wide enough, but I think it's still a little too short for Black Bear's cell phone booster, so I'm going to take it off. This is just to get it through to the other side, and then I'm going to put it right back on. No trip to Ocotillo Wells would be complete without a visit to the pumpkin patch. Balls. Lots and lots of balls. These balls are actually sandstone concretions formed millions of years ago when a small piece of debris, like a stick or a small rock, started to gather sticky sediment around it. Over many, many, many years, these balls grew, and more recently, as the desert sand eroded away, the balls ended up on top. That's right. These concretions take on many different shapes and forms, actually, so just use your imagination. This one looks like a red blood cell. Or a donut. The partially rebuilt Death Star in Return of the Jedi, anyone? It's like a tiny painted desert. Check out these tiny desert plants. When you get super close to small things like this, you can really take on a different perspective and change their relationship to the environment. Huge, massive, colossal. Honestly, I did not know this was here, and it's a totally unexpected surprise. Check out this geology. Whew. This particular area is fenced off, so you can only get up here on foot. I feel like a lot of off-roaders would miss this, but it was definitely worth the stop. I've had a blast four-wheeling around here, but now it's time to hitch up the trailer and move on to a new camp. Hitching up used to be a pretty tedious affair with all the manual hand cranking of the trailer jack. But I recently got the OutfitR Polestar electric trailer jack, and now it's a piece of cake. Why work when I can let machines do the work for me? Just by pushing a button, I can easily raise or lower the height of my trailer tongue. And not having to crank just frees me up to do other things. As you know from my previous videos, I don't like to arrive or leave in the middle of the night. What the? But if I did, this trailer jack has a convenient light. It shines right down on the hitch where you're working. You know you want one. Check the description. It's always bittersweet to be wrapping up after a good adventure, but it means I get to do what I do best, which is discover and explore new places. If you want to support my ongoing adventures, I now have a Patreon. I now have a Patreon. There's a tier for nearly everyone, whether you want to see more of Miso, more of the rig, you want coordinates for my campsites. Just go to the Patreon and check it out. Link in the description. Ah, I figured out the squeak. It's this thing. Nothing that a little WD-40 can't fix. And I do have a very little WD-40.